Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now we're on top. This is Better Moody, and you're listening to The Way Forward. You know what the most powerful word in the English language is? It's not love. It's not please. It's not powerful. Shut up. It's no. N-O. No in all its variations. Like, nah. Nope. Nope is great. Exploding Kittens takes it to another level. I mean, no is really no there. Nah, bruh. How about that one? My kids are bruh. Sometimes they get it if you attach the bruh. So there's some finality there. Like this. Like, hey, Mom, can I spend the night at Nora's on Friday? No, honey. But, Mom, why not? See, it doesn't work too well. But take two. Hey, Mom, can you take me and my friends to see Demon Slayer at the movies on Friday? Bruh. Vanna, bruh. No. No, bruh. Demon what? No. Just kidding. Just joshing. I kid, because guess what? I want to go too. How about hell no? Hail to the no. What warrants a hell no? Here's my oldest. I think my oldest brings out the hell no in me. She says, hey, Mom, can I have, out of the blue, can I have $200? I need some more shampoo. I'm like, what? Why? Hell no. Who am I? I am not your sugar daddy. But the other kids. And that's what she's like, the other kids. What? That's where I zone out. Because I don't want to hear about the other kids. I'm thinking, how about you hit up the other kids' parents' bank accounts? Or better yet, let's get a part-time job. How about that? How about instead of selfies, here we go, you go ahead and monetize your 50K followers that you have on TikTok just for fun. And then come ask me how I feel about $200, because I'm going to ask you for $200. In fact, I think you owe me $200 from when you decided to give yourself a loan with my credit card. How about that? So yes, solid hell no. It's a solid no. We went for a walk the other day, and she told me that she was half asleep, and she looked at the dog, and the dog gave this smile from ear to ear. I shaved their mouth, so their fur is kind of, I mean, you can see all their little black lined lips, their black lip liner. And she said he smiled like the Joker, ear to ear. And she said, she looked him dead in the eye. She said, man, this dude is getting over on us. This is a person. He is over here living rent-free. And she said that straight-faced, like this was a real epiphany. And I love her. I love her for her insight, but also this lets me know that she knows exactly what I'm talking about. Do you see the irony? Do you? A grown-ass kid living rent-free. I just want to know if you see it. No? No. Maybe not. No, it's 2 letters, 1 syllable, and yet it can shut down. It can shut down the whole operation before it even gets started. Like, when was the last time you flat out said no to somebody? And you know they expected a yes. You know that they were expecting, they just knew you were going to, they were walking away happy because you were going to do this task for them. Or at least they knew you were going to passively acquiesce. Yeah. Say no to someone and watch their face. It's a delicious moment. Just because I just like I like to see things out of the norm. That's the spice of life, I think. But you'll see that they will glitch a little bit, might twitch a little bit, and you can see their brain recalibrating. So what do we do now? That's what's going on in their head. Like, Like, this wasn't an option, was it? Like, they're trying to consult with the people who are not to their left, to their right. Well, let me say this. If it wasn't an option, then why? Why, oh why, did you ask? Let me tell you about the power of no. Kids know the power of no before they even pop. They know how to spell it. They can count it out. They know if it had a color, they know its color, and it's natural. It's instincts. Just like going for a boob. It's like the first thing that comes out of once they come out, they are latching on. At least that's what happened with my son anyway. That's what he wanted. He wanted the boob. It's okay. It has nothing to do with the fact that he was a boy. All the kids wanted it. It was all the rage back in the day. But then he'd push it away. Like, nope, we're done here. I need the other one. Bring that over here. Nom, 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 nom. But my son's first word, you know what it was? It was mama. Don't get it twisted. But after that, no. And just no. I want to clip it in so you can hear it. But he didn't whisper it. He said it with his chest. Like, no, lady, I am not eating your mashed carrots. I'm not going to bed. I will not be participating in your bath time activities tonight. Thank you very much. Unless it's like a rainfall bath and I can lay on my belly and do some breaststrokes. I don't know why he likes that. Oh yeah, and by the way, boobs. Why don't you go and go fetch that? Go set that up for me. Gonna need it by the bedside at a lukewarm temperature. I had to cut him off. Y'all had to cut him off after a little over a year because it was just getting a little too aggressive around the house. So I was like, I don't really know what's happening. I feel like I served two masters here. I wasn't sure how I felt about it, but he made it through. He made it through and I did too. So honestly, respect to that little man. But, you know, if adults had half the confidence of toddlers with the word no, I think we'd all be a little bit more stress-free. Yeah. So yeah, the word no. How about the word no at work? The work no. In the Army, no is the most dangerous word. Is it? It might be one of the most dangerous words that you can say in a public forum. I mean, you say no one time and then I think you're blacklisted. You're canceled, you're banned. And it's not, yeah, that's the list you're on, not Santa's nice list. You're not getting presents. Sorry. Bag of coal. Nope. And then you also, in addition, you need more mentorship. I'm sure there's a list for that too. Like, and you just got added. So that basically means that you're about to spend 6 months doing PowerPoints, doing extra grunt work, probably shoveling snow, laying down salt, cutting grass with scissors, whatever you need to do for the Sergeant Major. Sergeant Major's grass, because you walked on it. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, it means you're about to spend the next rest of your life just a little extra miserable for probably about the next 6 months. Yeah, that's a good duration. And you're going to learn about resilience. You're going to learn about what your battle buddies are actually. You're probably going to do a PowerPoint on what good living looks like. And then you get to scout out all the locations where your battle buddies are taking leave and then write a PowerPoint about that. Perhaps the dangers of living and not watching for the signs. Anyway, I don't know. And you know what? Maybe that is warranted. That is warranted because why in the hell are you saying no? Why are you saying in the Army too? Why are you telling people no? You don't get paid to say no. It might feel good in the moment. You might feel a little bit justified, a little bit more dignified, but it's a short-lived moment. And It might do you a service to just know when to stay silent. Silence is golden. Silence is amazing, and it can serve you. I had a friend in school. I say a friend. Actually, he looked like a gerbil. He was a towering gerbil, and he would follow me around and say, "Better Moody, silence is gold." And everybody would laugh, and he was an idiot because that was bullying back in the day, by the way. That was it. And that did hurt my feelings, but it was nothing. It was literally nothing. But yeah, silence can serve you because then it has no power. Whatever they're saying has no power, but I'll tell you what. There's a time and a place for no. Probably during a conference call with your commander. That's probably not going to be. I'm going to say that's the wrong answer. Perhaps, you can do it. You can say no. Maybe you can't do the thing that you're being asked to do, but guess what? No one gives a shit. You need to put your best foot forward. Eliminate excuses and follow up with, "Yes, ma'am, I will look into that." That's just a word to the wise. But yeah, that's a tricky little maze to maneuver. Because, different workplaces call for different types of activities. And then also, I'm not going to get into the legalese of it all. Is it ethical? Is it moral? Are we talking about life limb? Are we talking about injuries? Are we talking about, no, of course you don't want to be like the yes man to it all. So time and place and use some common sense. But I'm just saying, those might be some times to say no confidently and when it will serve you. But I'm just saying, if it makes sense, don't make your life more complicated than it has to be. But so that might be the caveat. I'll leave it there. But I did fall into that trap once, preceding a briefing. I was that guy. I think the executive officer said that the commander would like some gum. Do you have some? So now, granted, this isn't punishable by UCMJ or anything like that. No criminal codes violated, no violations here for, my quick and accurate response, which was no. But I said that. Yeah, I did. I'm going to stand by that. I did that deed. But what followed was probably the worst, most unexpected backlash. Yes, you guessed it. No, I don't know. I don't know what could possibly happen in that moment. I'm just kidding. It didn't occur to me to say anything else. So I just, the thought rolled back in my head and I thought, oh, we're about to start this meeting. Do we do that? Do I need to do that? Do I need to correct this? And the XO said, "Can you go ahead and run and grab a couple packs from the store down the road and I'll pay you back?" I was like, oh, good plan. Thought that was pretty wild, but yet always Wilco. See, it wasn't a hard ask. Not at all. But for some reason, I think that got me started on, I picked up the saying that from the police motto, to protect and serve. I think that's where, but anyway, I keep running around saying, I'm here to serve. I'm here to serve. Or maybe it was probably from The Help. I'm not making shit pies, I swear to God. But no. But yeah, I do. I run around talking about, I'm here to serve. Whatever is needed, I am here to serve. And no one's called me out on that yet. But it does feel oddly liberating to just say it out loud, to own it. Like, here I am. I'm at your service by my choice. Volunteer army. That's right. So better yet, the Princess Bride quote, as you wish. So I didn't say no. I didn't say no in that instance because I like my job. I need my job, and at least for a little while. Now, when it comes time for me to retire, now call me then. Wait for that episode. I want you to whip out your recording devices et al., everyone in company, because then you might just hear me come back with a resounding hell yes, ma'am. Because Army etiquette, y'all. What are you thinking? I'm not going to lose my mind. Come on. Anyway, no one comes in. No one comes in to lose their mind. Yeah, if you're joining and you make it to the point that I'm at, have a solid set of years underneath your belt, then you're not going to do a blunder such as this. So, and you got to think too, there's ups and downs. So, and that's in any career field. You have some people who kind of go off the deep end, but everything in perspective. So yeah, even corporations, any corporation, any large, blah, blah, blah. You get what I'm saying. I had to do my whole politically correct spiel disclaimer because I felt eyes watching. I feel like people are listening. Anyway, so no. Back to no. No comes in handy. It comes in handy in civilian life. It's used a little bit more easily there. I didn't realize how scared people are to look another person in the face and say what they think. Seems like a simple enough task. Did the Army give me this superpower? Nah, I don't think so. I think maybe PTSD. Maybe just being over it. Maybe coming of age, one might say. That has to be it. And once you reach a certain age, you just know becomes your best friend. So, let's see. Yeah, somebody asked me if I could just bring a dish to a potluck. Yeah, it's a civilian situation, I think. And for unknown reasons, no did not escape my lips. We all want to be the best and to put our best foot forward. And for whatever reason, out pops the sure thing. Why not? Let's do this. Let's go. And that's motivating in the moment, right? Because we all want to be the best home chef. We all want to show off our cooking skills. The chef at a public gathering, knowing full well that at home I'm making microwave chicken nuggets, warming up some hot dogs and dipping it in ketchup, scrambled eggs on the side, and then most nights some just, ramen with egg, ramen with cheese. I'm telling you, there's so many ways to do up the ramen, and it's good. Okay, there's even you can do ramen, season it, pour off the water, season it, and then tomato sauce if you've never tried that. That's one of my favorites. So we're all eating leftovers here, but unless you're bold enough to make that choice, I'm not that guy. You're going to bring leftovers to the potluck. I would die if that happened. And make that your choice dish. I think most people are doing like the rest of us. And in our mind, we are wanting to impress. Yes. With our masterpiece of a meal. So we stay up late the night before, and at night we're babysitting the greens that we're cooking, or we're checking the vitals constantly of whatever meat we've got slow roasting in the smoker. So give me a second. This was one time, and then never again for me. But I made that mistake. I went down that road boldly, where many a man has gone before, and woman, because I'm a woman. So now listen, I can barely bring myself out the house on a good day. Like, I'm totally wiped when I get home, and I have to, the dogs drag me for a walk. I'm like, it's kind of horrific. And it's not very far, and it's through the grass. So otherwise it would be, pretty gory, something perfect for Halloween as we are jumping into that season. But, if an event isn't practically in my backyard, then it's a burden to attend. Like, it is hard work every step in that direction. So I'm fighting aches, I'm fighting pains, I'm fighting the limits of my geographical mapping capabilities. Even Google Maps or Waze, either one, they've all done me wrong. Once upon a time, once and again, or whatever. But this time I said yes. And I told you that this is the moment in the movie where the music dropped, and not in the good way. Not like I went in the club. Nope. I mean, horror movie. We already went down that road. I'm already half beat up, got road rash from the dogs dragging me on their walk. But now I'm saying, like, imagine the EMP pulse, the power's out, and you're in a helicopter. The blade stops spinning. You're at the top of the roller coaster right before the drop. This is the feeling, the stomach sinking and dropping. And in a movie, the background widens and the camera zooms in. And yeah, whatever was in your stomach is coming up. Hello, roast beef sandwich. So you wipe that pink residue off your mouth, and then suddenly it's 2 a.m. and you're just getting started. Yeah. You're making potato salad. That's what we're doing. We're making potato salad. And we're going at it like it's the cure for COVID. Why didn't I do this earlier? I don't know. I should have done this on the weekend. I don't know. But now it's a Wednesday night, and I'm the only one who knows how to get it done. You know what happened? I don't think anyone even ate it. I dropped it off. And you go to the bathroom, kind of meander a bit. You don't want to, no pressure to force anyone. You don't want to like hover over the table and watch as each person goes to all the different options available. And then eye your plate like, you missed one. Eye your dish. Like, there's so much pressure. Yeah, when others think it's good, it'll disappear. But what's funny now is just being there and asking everyone, how is the potato salad? So you move from back behind the table and move from stalker, whatever that mode is, and now you're circling the tables. Let's see. Yeah. People will give you that polite, yeah, it's good, I like it. Never mind that they're allergic to peppercorns and that it's winter and the potato salad doesn't have a season, but it kind of does, right? Never mind that I used whole peppercorns and chopped dill pickles instead of dill relish. Face all just busted up. You're about to pick up your EpiPen, stab it in your leg, but it's good. That's polite society. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you like it? That's pretty good. Have some more. Have some more potato salad with your winter chili and your homemade spaghetti ice cream. I don't even ask about that because, yeah, that's a whole nother story. Bet you wish you knew how to say no, though. Bet you wish you knew how to say no now. Yeah, whew, me too. That was a whole tangled web that could have been avoided, unnecessary, just because we're compelled by polite society, these norms that we conform to. So maybe if I had just said no, I could have shown up stress-free, empty-handed, might have had a fork, and then left full-bellied and stress-free. Yeah, man. And that right there is the power of no. No can save you time. It can save you money. Maybe a little bit of stress. Your texts even default to no. Does that happen for you too? Your phone, it's like the universe is trying to help you, to free you with the power of no. My phone did ask me if I meant to make a purchase, though. And I typed yes because I did, in fact, use my card to make a purchase. And then I quickly hit enter, naively thinking that I knew what I wanted to say. But I was wrong. I was corrected to no, in fact. And then that locked me out of my credit card. But that's another story, right? Back to no. Let's stick with no on the positive tip. No is not negative, right? It's just maintenance. It's maintenance. It's boundaries, people. You have to say no sometimes. You got to let a guy know. No means no. It's you saying, hey, I'm not auditioning for the role of being a burnt out extra in your drama, starring you, as you, by you, directed by you, filmed by you, probably. And, all the extras be damned. If my kids remember one thing about me, oh, please let it be this. Just saying no does not make you mean. I am not mean. Hey, children. Mommy's not mean. She says no sometimes, but guess what? It makes you smart. It really is a smart move. When you really want to say no, you have my permission. Is this a mistake? Should I not be saying this? Oh, well. You have my permission to say no now. And if you need to give yourself permission, do it. Do it. Otherwise, you'll be saying yes to stress later. So keep in mind, though, that if you tell me no, if you tell your mama no, there will be consequences and repercussions. I suggest you reference episode Baby Giggles. See what happens when my co-host decided to tell me no. Oh, hell no. Ew. Check it out. So the next time somebody gives you something that or somebody asks you for something, not gives you. Well, if somebody's giving you something and you don't want it, please say no. Could come with strings. And especially if you don't know what it is. And you don't know the person, oh my God, there's so many rabbit holes. But the next time somebody asks you for something that you don't want to give, how about that? Your time, your energy, activities. Yeah, just smile. Look them in the eye. And then use that Exploding Kittens card, nope them, and send them back to the house. Because the power of no is really the power of yes. Yes to your peace. Yes to your sanity. Yes to not getting stuck doing the thing you thought you ought to do, but you really don't want to do. No. Just say it with me. No. I think we really do need to practice this, though. Some people, it's really hard. No is also a drug campaign, right? You can say no to that, too. That one's easier. So think drugs and say no. You can, however, say yes to chicken nuggets because kids love them. And we moms really prefer not to cook every day, right? So we come home from work and nugs. So yes to nugs. No to drugs. Just say no. And then see how that tracks in your mental. Oh, Lord. This has been, you're listening to The Way Forward. And this is Better Moody. Yes, I am. Sometimes the critically acclaimed way forward begins with a no. So just say no and see where it takes you. Also, use responsibly. All right. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Be good. I'm out.